What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dray podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hoods ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dray. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for your continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, bottom of the screen, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sports Baby Dre Day podcast. Hit that notification bell as well. So that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the videos, share the videos, leave a comment if you want, tell a friend and tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, y'all know what today is. Friday. And y'all know what I do on Fridays. I'm trying to be consistent with these videos. Ask the Hoods ESPN Part 3. Just want to shout out everybody that has been participating already. The first one I did, it was a plethora of my guys. My bro Taz, my bro Quan, and my bro Keezy did their selection of questions for me. They had a bunch of questions they had lined up for me. They DM'd me so many questions. It was hard to choose. So I was like, I'll choose 5 of my favorites. Y'all heard what I said. So I would do 5 of my favorites. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to do 10 because 10 would make it probably an hour video, and I don't want to do an hour. So I want to try to balance it to a half hour. So every week I'm going to pick my 5 favorite questions that people give me, and I'm going to answer them. Last week, my bro Taz and Quan both gave me questions. So I picked my favorites from all of them and just went to 5 of them. This one, my bro Taz, he blessed me with all 5 questions. So I got a kick out of the questions. So I hope y'all out there get a kick for the questions as well. So shout out to the bro Taz for basically really blessing me with these questions. Because again, I've done it 3 times, and all 3 times you have been hooking me up with questions. So I so appreciate it. So let's get straight to it, shall we? The one thing I am going to say my bro did was he kept it balanced. He didn't just keep it with one sport. He basically went in different ranges. He definitely went to different sports on this one. So I definitely appreciate that. So let's get to the first question, shall we? And this one was a very interesting one. This was a very interesting one here. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. So this is for wrestling fans out there. Look, this is not just a question for me. If you watching and you want to answer it yourself, you can answer it for yourself. But you know, this is Ask the Hoods ESPN. So some of these questions, if you want to chime in the comments and think to yourself on who you got, feel free. Like when you see the video and you want to leave a comment, leave it. So let's get straight to it. So this is a wrestling question here. So let's see what the bro Taz put up. Here we go. Elimination Chamber match. All in their prime, peak. Who wins? The Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, or Hulk Hogan? Interesting question. Now, for those that don't know, Elimination Chamber, it takes 6 people to be in an Elimination Chamber. You have 4 different pods, and then 2 people start the match. Now, in certain years, it changed. Like, what was it? Every 2 minutes, somebody would join. One of the pods will open, and then somebody will come out. in years past, I think it was like 5 minutes, and then another person would come out. So it fluctuates, every now and then. Elimination Chamber is no joke. It's not for the weak, to say the least. But who would win in an Elimination Chamber? And again, this is in their prime. In their prime, who do I have winning? Who? I know one person off the rip who ain't gonna win, and that's the last name on there, Hogan. We can get him out of there. We can eliminate him. Let him get eliminated first. Let's axe him out of here. How about that one? Let's axe him out. All right. So it leaves the other 5: the Dead Man, the Brahma Bull, the Texas Rattlesnake, the Heartbreak Kid, and the Game Triple H. All right. If I had to choose, and again, this is in their prime, who do I got winning? Whew. Interesting question. In their prime. I'm gonna go. I was getting ready to say Stone Cold. Look, Stone Cold is my favorite superstar of all time. Let's just get that out the way. All right. He's my favorite superstar of all time. But just because he's my favorite superstar of all time doesn't mean he's my favorite in-ring performer of all time. So with that being said, I'm going to have to go with the person who I think is the greatest in-ring performer of all time. Like, no one puts on a show like this guy. He has a lot of nicknames, and one of his nicknames is the Showstopper. Okay? I have to go with him. And if you don't know who that is, that will be HBK, Shawn Michaels. I'm going with Shawn Michaels. So in an Elimination Chamber match, all of them in their prime, I'm going with Shawn Michaels to win the Elimination Chamber against The Undertaker, against The Rock, against Austin, against Triple H, and against that other guy, Hulk Hogan, getting him up out. He the first one to get eliminated. All right. Listen, in a perfect world, okay, if that match was to happen, if that match happened before, in a perfect world, I would hope that all of them put their finishing move on him, and then whoever wants to pin him and eliminate him, have at it. But yeah, I got HBK winning. All right, I got HBK winning the Elimination Chamber match in their prime, in their peak. Taz, bro, dope question. Dope question, man. Dope question. All right, so now let's get to the next one. Baseball scenario. Bottom of the ninth, World Series, Game 7. Tie game. Now, this scenario happened with Mo Rivera before. Mo Rivera on the mound, runner on third base. Who you got in their prime? The late, great Tony Gwynn, the late, great Pete Rose, the captain, Derek Jeter, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., or Barry Bonds. Now, again, this scenario happened to Mo Rivera before. And unfortunately, and again, I can say unfortunately because, as you can see, diehard Yankee fan, okay? The only logo you're going to see on my head is a Yankee logo or the word Brooklyn on it, all right? That's the only logo you're going to see on these things right here. Diehard Yankee fan. And I remember in 2001 when Mo Rivera, I hate to say it, but he blew a save in the World Series. It was right after 9/11. And if it was any year for us to win the World Series, it was that year. Obviously, we know what happened in 2001 with the towers falling and the Pentagon getting hit. But us being the Yankees in the World Series a few months after, not even a few months, a month after what happened for 9/11, if it was ever a time to galvanize the city and win a World Series, it was that year. But unfortunately, we know what happened. This same scenario happened. Bottom of the ninth, Mo Rivera goes to the mound. We have a lead. So usually when that happens, it's like, all right, it's a guaranteed win. Mo was on the mound. It's a guaranteed win. Unfortunately, didn't happen. I think Womack hit a amazing hit. And I think he got a double out of it, if I'm not mistaken. And then Louis Gonzalez came to bat. Womack, I believe, was on third. He hits a little blooper that just cracked into the outfield. And obviously, nobody was in reach to get it. And bam, game-winning hit. Arizona Diamondbacks win the World Series. So this is the same scenario here. Bottom of the ninth, World Series, Game 7, tied game. So I'm assuming he's going with who in their prime is going to get that hit off of Mo Rivera. I know a little bit about Tony Gwynn. I do know, again, he didn't grow up in my era. And the same could be said for Pete Rose, Charlie Horse. I know how great they are because of, the history books and highlights and stuff like that. So I'll put them as honorable mentions, right? I'll put them as honorable mentions. But then when we get to them other three names, Jeter, Griffey, Barry Bonds, who do I got to get that hit that will bring that runner from third home to win the game? This is an easy answer for me. Easy answer for me. And Taz, I know you saying to yourself, I know who he gonna say. You probably already knew. You probably already knew my answer already. It's Jeter. Of course, I'm gonna go with Jeter. First of all, he knows Mo. Obviously, they've been around forever. They're a part of the core four: Jeter, Mo, Pettit, Posada. So I'm sure Jeter knows where Mo Rivera is gonna land the pitches. And obviously we know he has the infamous cutter that is very impossible to hit. But if it's one thing I know about Jeter, from being a diehard Jeter fan, he gonna put that ball in the outfield. It don't have to be a home run. All he has to do is get it hit. Let it hit the grass. And the one thing Jeter gonna do is he gonna go opposite field. He a right-handed hitter. So the ball is not going to go left field. It's going to go to opposite field. So in this scenario, I'm going with Derek Jeter to get that one hit. Again, Mr. November, clutch. I got to go with the guy that, got them rings. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with my man Jeter. Listen, Ken Griffey Jr. is my second favorite baseball player of all time. In my opinion, I think he would have been the home run king had he not got hurt. Had he not sustained all those injuries, I think he would have been the home run king and not Barry Bonds. Respect to Barry Bonds, though. This is somebody that a lot of people deem as the GOAT of baseball, right? Do I think Barry Bonds is a Hall of Famer? Absolutely. I don't care if he did steroids. He is a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall of Famer before he even started taking them, if he even took them. Because again, it's a legend. Like there's no proof that he took them. It's just a legend, right? But Yeah, for me, in their primes, I'm going with the captain, Derek Jeter. Now, I would be remiss. Tony Gwynn and Pete Rose, some of the greatest hitters that baseball has ever seen. Do I believe they can get a hit off of Mo Rivera in that scenario? Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely believe they can. But see, me, I have to go with somebody that I actually grew up watching. I gotta, I have to be biased to say the least. But again, I think the sexy answer will be Pete Rose and Tony Gwynn, if you know baseball, obviously. But for the biasness and the nostalgia, for Jeter to get that hit off of Mo Rivera, yeah, I'm going with Jeter. Yeah, I'm going with the captain. So, dope question, bro. Dope question. Dope question. Next question. All right, we got an NBA one. We got an NBA one. In your opinion, best six man in the NBA, Jamal Crawford or Lou Williams? I was just about to say easy. I was about to say easy pick, but it's actually not an easy pick. It's not. Like, if anybody watches Drink Champs, shout out to Nori and DJ EFN. They have this game where they call Quick Time of Slime, and they pick two people, and if you pick one, you don't have to drink. If you say both, you gotta take a drink. Let's just say hypothetically, if I was on that show and I had to pick between these two, if I was in the mood to drink, I would just say both, just so I can drink. But see, I'm not on that show. I'm on my show, and I'm not doing that tap dancing. The question will be answered. And in this scenario, if I had to choose, because both of them is dope, both of them is 3-time sixth man of the year. Both of them won it 3 times. But me, who do I think was the best sixth man in the NBA? Jay Crawford. Jay Crossover. I'm going with Jamal Crawford. Respect to Lou Williams, Sweet Lou, Wingstop Lou, Magic City Lou, all that shit. Respect to him, but I'm going to go with Jay Crawford. The crossover machine himself. That'll cross you out your sneakers. I'm going with Jamal Crawford. Dope question, though, bro. Dope question. Dope question, no doubt. All right, we got a boxing one now. 2 questions in one. 2 questions in one. Here we go. In their prime, who you got? Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? And Floyd Mayweather or Sugar Ray Leonard? Wow. Well, in their primes, the Ali and Tyson one is interesting. Now, obviously, I only know highlights of Muhammad Ali. I was not around when he was in his prime. Whether he was Cassius Clay or Muhammad Ali, I was not even thought of when he was in his prime. I was when Tyson was in his. A little kid watching this monster knock out big dudes. But boxing is more than just what you can do with your fists. It's also a mental game. And the one thing Muhammad Ali did best than anybody in boxing, he can defeat you with his mind. He would get you psyched out before you even got in that ring. Now, Tyson did that too with the stare down and the traditional walk to the ring and the rap music and the black trunks and the black towel wrapped around his neck. Yeah, that scared a lot of motherfuckers. So both of them have this niche about them where they can defeat you with their mind. So in their prime, because that's the question, in their prime, who do I have? I mean, I could also go to the clip that's that Arsenio Hall has, where I think Muhammad Ali was on the show, and Sugar Ray Leonard and Mike Tyson came out to surprise him, and Arsenio Hall had asked Muhammad Ali if he was to fight Mike Tyson, who would win. Muhammad Ali said Tyson would win, and then Mike Tyson said that I'm vain, and I'm just basically paraphrasing that, but basically, eventually we all must bow down to somebody, and he basically said Ali is the greatest. So they both said the other person would win. Oh man, this is a hard one, bro. This is a hard one. I mean, both of them is hard ones. Pause. Both of them is hard questions. Ali or Tyson in their prime? I'm gonna go with Ali. I'm gonna go with Ali. Tyson didn't even tell you that. Tyson would even tell you that. And honestly, and honestly, in their prime, I think Tyson idolized Ali so much that the harm that he did to other fighters, I think that he loved Ali so much, I don't think he would do that. I don't think he will allow himself to get to that level. And again, that goes to the mental aspect. That goes to the mental game. And that's why I edge Muhammad Ali. So, yeah, I'm going with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali over Tyson in their prime. Now, this other one. Floyd Money Mayweather and Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, God. What weight class we talking about? What weight class we talking about? Because I'm sure we talking welterweight, junior middleweight. Sugar Ray Leonard, obviously we know his classic matches with Marvin Hagler. We know his classic matches with Roberto Duran. We know his classic matches with Thomas the Hitman Hearns. And then we got the money man, Floyd Money Mayweather. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather as well. But the question is, in their prime. In their prime. So we got Pretty Boy Floyd / Money Mayweather. Because Floyd was still in his prime when he was Money Mayweather. In the beginning, he was in his prime. This is going to be me being biased. I'm going to go with Floyd by a slight margin. I'll say Floyd wins by decision. I'm not going to say he'll knock out Sugar Ray Leonard. No, I'm not going to say that. But in their prime, I'll say Money Mayweather by decision. There you have it. So I have Ali taking out Tyson, and I have Mayweather taking out Sugar Ray Leonard by decision. There you have it. And now the last question. We're back to baseball. Who do you think is the best Yankee first baseman? Lou Gehrig, Don Mattingly, Tino Martinez, Mark Teixeira, or Jason Giambi? Woo! Well, from a historical standpoint, the sexy answer would be Lou Gehrig. One of the greatest Yankees ever. Obviously, if you are a Yankee fan, you are familiar with all of those numbers retired in Monument Park. His number is right in the middle of Babe Ruth and Joe DiMaggio. He wore number 4, in case y'all didn't know. So obviously, Babe Ruth was 3, DiMaggio was 5. That would be the sexy answer, right? But with me, I'm going to pick someone that I grew up watching. I have to pick somebody that I know I was outside for. I witnessed their greatness in pinstripes. I witnessed their historic plays in pinstripes. So that's who I'm going with. I'm going with somebody that I actually was outside for and watched. Much respect to Lou Gehrig. Much respect. Donnie Baseball, listen, shout out to my Uncle Victor. He loved him some Don Mattingly. Hell, Don Mattingly is the reason I'm a Yankee fan. He's the reason why I'm a Yankee fan. He ain't my favorite Yankee of all time. That would be Jeter. But Mattingly is the reason on why I'm a Yankee fan because of my Uncle Victor. However, he never won with the Yankees. So I can't call somebody the best Yankee first baseman if they never won in pinstripes. So Don Mattingly, respectfully, I gotta X you out of this. My two choices is either Tino Martinez or Mark Teixeira. If I have to balance the two, clearly I'm going with Tino Martinez. Clearly I'm going with him. Clearly. Grand Slam, Game 1 of the 98 World Series against the San Diego Chargers. Each year we went to the World Series, he produced. Each year he produced. And he wasn't just a great hitter, he was a great defender as well. The same thing with Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira was a great defender as well. But he only got us one of them things, and that was in 2009, which was our last one. So yeah, Tino Martinez for me is the best Yankees first baseman. Now, the greatest Yankees first baseman, I'll give that to Lou Gehrig. The greatest Yankee first baseman. But bro, you said the best Yankee first baseman. See, there's a difference. There's a difference between best and greatest. There's a difference. So I like how you did that with the who you think is the best Yankee first baseman. So best Yankee first baseman, Tino Martinez. Greatest Yankee first baseman, I'm going with Lou Gehrig. So there you have it. So yo, bro, I appreciate these questions, man. Keep them coming. Pause. Like I'm enjoying these questions because you really got a brother thinking with these questions. So shout out to you. Keep the questions going. Hell, anybody. Like, listen, if you see this video and you want to put questions in the comments for me, have at it. I welcome all questions, all of them. And it don't got to be sports. It don't just got to be sports. Hell, if you want to give me a question about hip hop, which album was better? What rapper was better? Like, yeah, we can do that too. Like, let's multitask here. So there you have it. So, bro, appreciate the questions. Again, I'm only gonna do 5 questions because I'm trying to balance it to just a half hour. I don't want to go over a half hour, and I'm almost at the half hour mark now. So it's time to go. So again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Also, hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded to YouTube, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment. Like, real talk with these questions, definitely leave a comment. And again, if you got your own questions you want to ask me, have at it. And if it's a question that I deem worthy, which I'm sure they probably will, because I got about 2 other parts lined up already, because I already got those questions, in the chamber already. But if you got more questions for me, bring them on. So again, leave a comment, tell a friend, all that good shit. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports with Dray podcast. Again, Taz, bro, thanks for the questions. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. For everybody else, catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Y'all be safe. Your boy is out of here.